Okay, let's take a look at activities. Activities are a very powerful feature of IBM Connections. What activities let us do is actually share together documents, presentations, bookmarks, etc. all around a certain item. So I can create a virtual team of people and we can work on a thing together in an activity. More importantly, once we've got that activity created, we can then reuse it as a template to do the same thing again. So for instance, in Bluewave we might create a proposal for a company to do a piece of work, and we could put the proposal in as an activity, and then once that's finished we can create a template out of it to create the next proposal. In fact, let's do that now. So I'm going to start an activity and I'm going to call it Customer Proposal. I'm going to give it some tags so that we know what type of proposal this would be. Let's say it's for a customer, it's for a domino, and it's a project. And we can define what members we want. So we can define other owners who've got access to administer this activity, authors and readers. I'm going to add in a few people from my network. So I'm going to add in Paul. I'm also going to add in Fiona. And I'm going to add in Harry. You can also see that if I wanted to, I could actually share this with an entire community. Now I created a community earlier called Domino Administration. So I'm going to share it with all of those Domino Administration people because this is a domino proposal. And our goal is to create a proposal for customer X to upgrade them to Domino 8.5.3. And let's say we have to do this by the end of the week. So let me save that one. And now I've got an activity that I've created. What I can do is actually start adding some content to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up into some sections. I think that'll be easier for people to work on. So let's have an About Bluewave section, a standard thing that we do in a proposal. And if I want to, I can go back and edit this section, change various things about it, or I can add items to this section. So I can add a to-do of write content for About Bluewave. And if I want to, I can then assign this to somebody. Now, I'm going to assign this to Harry because he's good at writing this sort of content. I happen to know that. And I will save that there. So as now I've got, I save my to-do item. You can see I've got a to-do item in this section, and I could continue to create other to-do items. I could add some other sections. So let's have the architecture overview. Save that section, and as you can see, I could go on and on. What I can also do in here is I can choose to add some other to-do items. I can expand my sections on the side, add and delete my members as well. Let's add in some other things. So I'm going to add an entry to this architecture section, and it's going to be a bookmark. Now, what I'm going to add is the developer works. Because I know we use that quite often, and I'm going to notify people that I've done that. I'm just going to notify the domino people though. So let's notify the domino people that we've added this one in and say, hi, this content might be useful to help you complete the domino architecture section. And let's save that. So you can see there immediately there's a bookmark that might be of use to various people within this section. So you can see how I can start to structure the work. I've got to-dos that I can give to people. I've got reference pieces of information that I've added in. I could also add in files, of course. And I can add comments on various things. So people can comment on items I put in as well. Now, once I'm happy with this activity, I can mark the activity complete, and I can see it's then completed. And what I can also do is then create a new template. So if you imagine this activity had all the bookmarks in it you might use for a piece of work, it had all of the standard content that we might put in for a customer proposal already written. We really want to be able to reuse that as many times as possible. So what we can now do is just copy that as a template, and let's call it customer proposal template. And if I wanted to, I could choose various communities to share it with, so I could push it out. I'm not going to do that just yet. I could even copy the members from this activity, so if a new proposal is created, it will pull through the same members. Again, we won't do that just yet. So, I've saved that now as a template. So let's go back to our activities top view, and this time when I start an activity, I can pick a template. So let's pick our proposal template, and we'll call it customer XYZ application development. And if I save this, you'll see here I've already got the information about Bluewave that we wrote. I've already got my developer works and my bookmark in there. So by recording all the information we do the first time we actually go through an activity, we can then replay that and have it automatically ready for us the next time we do the same activity. That's a huge time saver. So in our next video, we're going to have a look at some of the other applications that are available within Connections. We'll have a look at the blogs, bookmarks, files, forums and wikis. Thanks very much.